Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we are just going to be, it's one of those things where I'm experimenting, so don't have a panic. I don't even know what to call it or anything like that. But I've got 4 frozen chicken breasts that I'm putting in there. I thawed them just a minute, but then I decided, well, I'm not doing it in the crock pot. I'm just going to do it in my pressure cooker. Now, y'all can do it in an Instapot, or you can do it in a pressure cooker. You can do it in a slow cooker. I'm going to put about a half a cup of milk, just a half a cup, and I'm going to put 1 can of cream of chicken soup. But I'm going to mix this up real quick, okay? Not just pour it in there. You can, but I'd just rather mix it up. I'm going to put 1, and this is a 10.5 ounce can. Get me a little scooper here. We'll get it right out of there. I hope y'all are having a good day. I have a day where I just need to cook. I'm going to be using the pressure cooker, and then I'm going to be doing another video today because I don't have room for both of them on one video. I'm going to be doing another one today in the crock pot. So I've got things going. Definitely going to have things going today, okay? So now I'm going to take some sour cream, and there is about 16 ounces of sour cream. I better grab something else just a second so I don't contaminate my sour cream. Don't know if I'm going to use the whole thing or not. I'm probably going to use, I use more than half. You can see it's only up to about right there on my 16 ounce container. You know, nah, I'm just going to use, I'd say I used probably well over a cup, okay? And I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Just going to go ahead and use the rest of that. Y'all know me. So I'm going to use 1. You say I don't like sour cream? Well, Lord, I don't know what to tell you, honey. Just, you don't taste the sour cream. It just enhances the soup and all this goody stuff, okay? Now, I've got that mixed up. I'm going to sprinkle on top of this chicken. I'm going to sprinkle some ranch dressing, ranch. This happens to be some ranch seasoning. There's probably about a half a thing. I'm not even going to use a half in there. Just maybe 2 tablespoons. Okay, now I'm going to pour. Wait, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the salt and pepper. Let me grab my cloth to wipe my finger on. When I get in a hurry and I know I've got a dozen things to do, sometimes I get the cart ahead of the horse. But I'm going to put some salt. Almost a teaspoon. Well, we'll put just a little bit more and it'll be a teaspoon. Because that's 4 pieces. Four pieces of chicken. Oh, and I'm going to put some pepper. About a half teaspoon. Then I'm going to pour this mixture over my chicken, and I don't want it just poured in there. I'm going to rub it over each chicken breast. I want it to be, make sure it's on top of all my chicken breast. I'll show you in just a minute. I love the pressure cooker. You can cook so much faster. And it's so tender. I'm going to wipe every bit I can on the inside. Put it over all the chicken. Now I put about, I'm going to go over what I put in there again. I put about a half a cup of milk, and then I put some salt and pepper, about a teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper. I put probably maybe 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. And then I put 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and I put 16 ounces of sour cream, beat up real good. You know, beat those two together. And then I'm gonna set that right there. And I'm going to melt this. This is Land O'Lakes garlic and herb. Land O'Lakes garlic and herb. I do my own herb butter. I've got to do a video on making it. But I had made up a bunch and just hadn't used it up. And I saw this at the supermarket. Smells really good, and I've never bought it before, so this is one of those experimental things. So I'm going to melt this in the We'll put it on about a minute and let it go. Then I'm going to take one of these, the bowl that I have the chicken, because I don't want to dirty any more than I have to. So I'm going to take the bowl that I have the chicken sitting in and use it. Clean up my mess a little bit while that's melting. And we're going to crush up, I guess this is about as long as one long one, but I have 2 little ones. Crush this up real good. We got a dreary day today out here. So really, if you have the long Ritz crackers, you will have one long section. Woo! This is mighty hot. Mighty hot, mighty hot. Let me grab that. I should have put it on about 30 seconds. I melted this very, 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 very well. Which I would say this is probably, I looked on that little thing and I never did see how many ounces. Let's see. And see, I needed to use this by the 27th of March. So I needed to go ahead and get this going. I'm looking and I don't see anything. Oh, it's 6.5 ounces. I've never used that before, like I said. I'm just going to toss my, and you know what? I might get me about one more of these, one more packet of Ritz. I got me one more of the small ones. So 3 of the small packs of Ritz crackers. If you say, well, Nan, I don't have that butter, you don't have to use that butter. I needed to use it up. So that's why that I used it today. Sure, it'll help. It's got herbs and great tasting things in there. So you can just use 1 stick of butter and probably one long packet of Ritz crackers. I'm just going to toss this around a little bit. got a mess here I'm gonna have to clean up, don't I? And I'm gonna put this right on top of the chicken. This is almost like a casserole, you know what I'm saying? But this will be cooked so much faster than if I put it in the oven. I'm just gonna pop it down into my pressure cooker holder. I can't turn it up very well because I will knock everything off there. You can pretty well see how I put that on top. Now, I'm going to drop this into my cooker, and I'm probably going to I'm going to put it on about 30 minutes is what I'm going to put it on. And we'll see what we get, okay? I'll see you back then. Okay, I've just gotten out my chicken, and I'm going to grab a fork just to take just a little bite and try it. And I cooked that chicken for 30 minutes. Let's see. I couldn't tell if I got a piece of chicken or not. I'll just put a big piece on here. How about that? I know there's chicken on that. We're going to try a bite. We're going to try a bite. We'll get a little bit of the dressing, or the, not really dressing, but the Ritz crackers and butter for the top, a little bit of chicken. This is good. It is definitely good. Tear a little bit of chicken out of there. I could have cooked it a little longer, but it really did not need to be cooked a little longer. Really did not need to be cooked a little longer. 30 minutes in the pressure cooker. Tender. It's really good. So I hope y'all get a chance to make yourself some. This is very simple, very easy to do. It's going to feed a good 3 of us tonight with maybe a little left over. So I'm going to have a new recipe that I'm trying. Some green beans that are cooked in the crock pot. Y'all going to have to watch for that. And some applesauce, some mashed potatoes, and some yeast rolls. So we'll have a feast for a meal. Just want to tell y'all how much I love you, how much I appreciate y'all watching the videos, and appreciate you sharing with your friends and family. And just want you to know how much the Lord loves you. Don't ever forget that. No matter what we're going through, no matter how bad this world looks, no matter how bad our country looks, do not let the devil put the spirit of fear in you. We serve a mighty God, and he is able to right every wrong. And that's what I'm counting on, is that the good Lord will just stand up and protect us and stand up for what's right. I know he will. I love y'all, and I just want you to know how much the Lord loves you. I will see you next time, okay? Lord willing. Bye-bye.